What's up, guys? All right, Film Friday here. We had Marcus Smart. Didn't play the first game, played the second game. It was a huge difference. And he was affecting the game, rebounding, shooting, and passing. So we're going to do a little bit of passing here. So now we hear this concept of don't jump to pass. All right. I agree with that and disagree with that. It depends. It really depends on how skilled you are, how much hang time you have, your athleticism. The longer you can hang in the air, the more time you have to make a decision. Less hang time you have, less time to make a decision. It comes down to that point, right? So the look here looks like he's going to go corner, which is the right read, but he sees the bam kind of rotates and then fires it to Jalen Brown, wide open shot. Once again, this, like I said, I wouldn't suggest this to come off for a lot of players, but if you have the athleticism and hang time, it's an idea. He also jumps away from the defender who could have taken the charge, so that's the other thing. He took off of 2 feet. If you see 1, 2, off two to go lateral, not to the rim, to the side, and then makes the read. All right, it's a skill to be able to do that. All right, here we have transition. I love the pace, nice and easy. Once again, defense does a really good job of stepping up and helping. But obviously, this is a mismatch, this right here. And he messed up the guard. I think it's Gabe Vincent messed up by actually stunting instead of just staying with Robert Williams. Easy lob pass. When you have somebody's bouncy, you just lob it up near the rim and they can go get it. Here's a very simple extra pass. Love the extra no look. Now, this is a skill to be able to grab the ball and flick your wrist on point. So when you ever do drill something like this, it's for this reason: be able to catch it and flick it to your side as quick as possible to get your teammate the ball. Great pass, great accuracy, great shot. All right, here we're gonna get into his scoring action. So he has a mid-range shot here. Two dribble four step, and I love it because he keeps the ball on the outside. Jimmy tries to slide in front. You can feel that because he feels like he has a driving angle. Decides to pull up. Ball's on the outside, stays away. So he picks up the ball like right here. Draw that right here. You guys see? Nope, you guys can't see. Right here, he picks it up right there. And then from here, literally the line's right here because the defender's right here. So slow on the way up. Perfect. Boom. Even if he was to get that hand in there, ball's away from the hand. So it's hard to contest. Real good shot. End of the shot clock. So that's the reason why he probably wouldn't normally take that shot. Here, tough. Just a tough float. Just a quick pump fake. I worked on this with some players this week. Just catch it, pump fake, gets them to jump out. Now we attack. And he draws a foul here with the floater. So maybe the runner. More of a runner because he had two hands on the ball. Kind of a shot at while he was running. Tough angle. I would have definitely. That was a tough angle. You could also did a slide there. Slide into the defender. So boom. The other option he could have had is instead of picking it up, it's the NBA thing. He could have taken one more dribble and then bam, to the best of his ability and create an angle, and then he would have had Horford in the corner or layup. Here we're going back to another pass. Ball placement is so important, so crucial. So no help over the top here. So it's just a lob over the top. As an offensive player, you got to read that. Let him to the rim. At that point, up to the big to be able to turn, react, and make the play. So one more time. And little things you don't see. Marcus Smart is dribbling up the court looking for his team to trail. directing traffic, still looking, and then decides to pick it up and then knows where his big is going to be and then fires it off. So that deception of looking, relaxing, then boom, making a play. All right, another back to the scoring action. Why do I have this on here? Relocation. As an offensive player, you can't stay in the same spot. You relocate, especially when your player drives. You want to stay in their line of sight, look right in his line, fires it out. Jason Tatum makes a great pass, gets it to him in the flow, into the rhythm, just up and down. Follow through. Cash money. Oh my God. This wasn't anything special. Dribble, jab, through, so loaded step through. So he does a step through, in and out, step through, to in and out again for a pull up. Super tough. I would have probably just dribbled it and hopped in the same spot to shoot it. Last clip. It's getting passing, even though it's passing. Once again, ball placement. No one saw where no one was in the help side. Throw it over the top, up to Jaylen Brown, and just use his athleticism to get up and score. Now, like I said, this is important to guys just watch and study the game. Like I added passing today. Marcus Smart is known for his energy, his defense. He's developed into a really good jump shooter, but he makes the right plays. That's what makes him a winner, and that's what makes him so crucial to the Celtics. So he continues to play like this, might be over for the Heat, but we'll see. They gotta keep going. It's the playoffs. Anything can happen. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.